Hello, I'm glad to see you in part 2 of the series, Top 10 Most Favorite Marvel Superhero. In the last video, we talked about Ghost Rider, Ant-Man, Hawkeye, Black Widow, and most importantly, a superhero with the strongest pens in the universe. As promised, I did some research and found out that the thing that is hidden in his pens was a lighter. Alright, so right now, welcome you guys to Top 10 Most Favorite Marvel Superheroes, Part 2. Captain America. Captain America, or Stephen Rogers, is a superhero that is human but is not human in the Avengers. What is human but not human? As you may know, before he got injected with the super soldier serums, Steve was just a normal soldier in the US Army, and he has no special abilities. However, after that, he became a super soldier and became Captain America. The recipe for the serums was lost. Otherwise, nowadays, they're gonna do it more than they do drugs, and everyone will be Captain America. The serums that got injected to Captain America bodies can transform the human bodies into its limits. In general, Captain America is the best form that human being can be. This serum doesn't only affect the muscle, turn Steve into a machine with super strength, super speed, super durability. It also boosts up his brain, gives him super senses, inhuman reflexes, crazy memory. Not only that, Captain America can also immune to all the virus, toxins, or disease. Also, the serums make his cells never dies. So in theory, if you don't kill Captain America, he can live forever. The serum gave him all that abilities. But it doesn't mean that Captain is a useless guy, because the serum only boosts what is already inside Captain America and unlock the potential. His leadership, dignity, is considered one of the best in Marvel Universe. All of that is already inside Captain America, and not because of the serum. In conclusion, Captain America is a role model and a living legend that everyone should be. Oh, and I forgot, beside that outfit that is pretty outdated is his shield that made of vibranium and steel. It was made with the special process, and it's specially for Captain America by Myron McLean, and there's only one shield in the world. It has the diameter of 0.7 meter, weight as 9.4 kilogram, and cannot be destroyed. But in comics, it got destroyed quite a few times. It can take a hit from Thor hammers. It can be thrown, or it can be a boomerang in some case. And it also can heal itself with some small cracks. It can only be destroyed if you break the vibranium atom apart. Marvel filmmaker really like Captain America. He appears in 5 movies, 2 Captain America movies and 3 with the Avengers. He is considered one of the best leaders in the Avengers. Wolverine. When we talk about Wolverines, you think that he is a huge, muscle, handsome, good-looking guy. However, in comics books, he is pretty small compared to other superheroes. Before he became Wolverine, he is also a normal human being like Captain America. Only after ejecting 60 pounds of adamantium into his body, Wolverine became a superhero. His body is described that cannot be destructed, can regen by himself, and super senses. He has the nose of a wolf. He also has inhuman reactions, an awesome fighting skill. You can say that he was born to fight. Compared to Captain America, he can also immune with all viruses, bacteria, disease, toxics, and of course, he cannot get drunk. And also, he can live for a really long time. Just not forever like Captain America. However, his weaknesses, of course, he cannot fight Magneto because adamantium. Also, his body part cannot be regrown like Deadpool, and anything that made out of adamantium can destroy his claw and his body easily. In terms of movies, besides the movies that he appeared in X-Men in 2000, 2003, 2006, 2011, 2014, and this year 2016, he also has 2 movies for himself in 2009 and 2013. Thor. Talking about Thor, we all know that he is a really powerful god. He is the son of the most powerful god in the universe. Of course, he is handsome, he is good looking, he is manly too. Everybody knows that. But let's talk about his power instead. He is not only the strongest god in Asgard, Thor is also considered one of the strongest characters in Marvel Universe. That power didn't come from the lab, or practice, or serums, it's just because he's a god. Thor knows about 100 martial art, combat style, throughout the universe. He can move around really swiftly, just by swinging his hammer. I noticed that he always swings with the right hand, but I don't see the difference between the size of two hands. Same with other superheroes, he also has super speed, super strength, super senses, fast regeneration, and can immune with any virus or disease, not to mention the Mjolnir hammer, made from Uru metal, the metal that only used for the weapon of the gods, at the core of a dying star, and it is cursed by Odin, Thor's father, including the one that said only someone that is like Thor can pick it up. It created a trend in social media about who worthy to pick this hammer up, and sometimes it's even harder than its owner. They argue that based on how it's made, the hammer should weigh about billions of tons to fit the physics, but in the movies it's just hanging on the table or even in the hangar of Hawkeye's house. It's just impossible. Forget it. We're gonna talk about this hammer in another video. Back to Thor. Besides the hammer, he also has a really cool outfit and a really intelligent mind. However, in movies, he always needs a team of heroes that help him in battles. Got beaten by Hulk. Get triggered by Loki. Maybe Marvel Studios think that if they are too strong, maybe dumb him down a little bit. Despite that, his two exclusive movies released in 2011 and 2013 were really successful. Spiderman. Spiderman, the name that is so familiar with everybody's childhood. The three Spider-Man movies by Tobey Maguire in 2002, 2004, and 2007 are the most unforgettable movies of Spider-Man, despite the high rating of the two new Spider-Man movies in 2012 and 2014. However, Spider-Man's fans always consider Spider-Man is a dumb, cute little guy casted by Tobey Maguire and not by Andrew Garfield, which is pretty good looking, but it'd never be the same. And also he couldn't save his girlfriend. Even in comics, Spider-Man is not really a strong guy. He has to use a device to shoot his web, not naturally come from his body, like in movies. But the image of Spider-Man will never change in fans' mind. Let's talk about Spider-Man's power. Besides that really strong muscles, his finger also has tiny fur that allow him to climb walls. It doesn't matter if he has to use the device or it grows from his body. His web is really a strong weapon, so he can climb from building to building. He also has super senses with great vision, and especially he can sense potential threat that is coming from his enemies, and also a human reaction. And if you don't forget, in the Civil War movie, there's the scenes. His fans always want to see him in another movies, from Marvel, of course, after such a long time. Iron Man. To be clear, this first position is supposed to be for Spider-Man. But Robert Downey Jr. did his job really well in the movies, and because they changed the Spider-Man actor, so the first position in the list will be Iron Man, and is well deserved. As mentioned in the last video, Iron Man technically is not Iron Man because his suit was made out of gold titanium alloy and is really durable. Surprisingly, there are some of the suits that were not made by metal because Iron Man has to fight Magneto. He is the CEO of Stark Company, a multi-billion corporation. It's not surprised that Iron Man is the richest superhero there is in Marvel. He is also the coolest and the sassiest superhero in Team Avenger. Despite the fact that he doesn't have any superpower, he has a really intelligent mind and a Jarvis that knows everything, and he used that to create his gear, which is the suit. Iron Man has everything to be people's favorite superhero. He is rich, he is handsome, good looking, sexy, he is a playboy, and he also a hardworking guy that fight for justice, and especially loyal with his wife. However, there's quite a few moments where he has some good time with other girls. It doesn't matter where he appears in his own movie or with Team Avengers, he always gets the attention on the screen. He is a symbol for the human mind. That's the limit that people can reach. He makes us, a small human being, can beat giant creature in the universe, like Hulk, or even fight a god like Thor. When needed, it's him, Iron Man, that sacrificed himself to save the whole city from destruction of a nuclear bomb. In conclusion, Iron Man is considered one of the best characters that Marvel ever made. And they are right to pick Robert Downey Jr. to play Iron Man. Thank you for watching the top 10 most favorite Marvel superheroes. Please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos in the future. Also leave a comment below on what you want to see in the next video. See you!